Hey everyone, it's Tyler with Lightsabers. Today I'm going to show you how to assemble the newest version of the Phantom lightsaber. One of the cool things about this one is the core. If you unscrew the bottom end here, the entire core just slides right out. And then there's like a little special piece down in there that attaches to this button that goes back up to either your pogo pins or your LED. So one problem with this saber in the past was always trying to get the buttons to line up just perfect. It was a huge hassle because there was like a little disc at the bottom that you had to rotate, and then you'd try it and it was not quite far enough, so then you back it off and move the disc a little bit more. Now what they've done is they have this little connector that is actually held in with these tiny little M4 grub screws. So to install this, you just want to make sure that all your screws are completely backed out of there, and go ahead and slip that in. Now you're going to hold on to it like against a table or something just to make sure it sits flush as you tighten these screws down. And you can just kind of snug them all up first. And then you can just kind of double check, make sure they're good and tight. You don't want to over crank on it because it'll strip your screws out, but you just want them snug. Okay, so in the second half, same thing. Just going to slide it in there and then basically just line it up the way you want it. I just like to have these buttons run in line with each other. So tighten that down. And again, you want to make sure that it's sitting flush. Boom, and there you have it, a coupled staff. And you still can unscrew this from here if you need to access your core. Now these sabers are actually VHC, meaning if you wanted to use something a little simpler than this, you could get yourself like a Guardian pommel. Now you see the Guardian pommel is flat just past the threads, which is kind of what you need here to hold this firm against the pogo pins at the bottom. So this is one of the only couplers that'll work. But if you just wanted to do like the traditional method of coupling the two together, you could do that. Of course, you'll see that the buttons are off, so then you would have to use timing shims and sandpaper to get it all lined up if you did it that route. But yeah, so all in all, this new version is really cool. It's VHC. Even the top parts are in fact VHC. You can take these off. And then you could use these on other sabers if you wanted, or you could put a different emitter on here if you wanted. Yeah, overall, I'm super happy with this new updated design, and I think you'll like it too. Let me know if you have any questions.